Controlled zone exits generate 4 times more offense than dump outs, and that's not just a feeling, a coaching philosophy, or an opinion. It's based off over 230,000 individually tracked NHL zone exits. Almost every offensive possession starts in your own end. Before the rush, before the zone entry, and before the shot, there's a zone exit. And the quality of that one decision determines everything that follows. Get it right, you're generating offense, and get it wrong, you're spending the rest of your shift in your own zone defending. 2 separate research studies looked at zone exits in depth. The first was analyst Alex Novet, working with tracking data from Corey Sznajder's All 3 Zones project. Sznajder manually tracked every zone exit across 2 full NHL seasons, roughly 230,000 exits in total. Novet's 2019 study categorized every single one by exit method and measured which ones actually led to sustained pressure and zone entries. The second study was done by Thibaut Chatel and Matthew Brosseau, whose 2020 study went even further. They assigned an expected goal value to every zone exit decision, building what they called the hockey decision tree. This is where the 8 times number comes from. Both studies reached the same conclusion. So let's take a look at what they found. There are essentially 6 ways that a zone exit plays out. 3 of them work and 3 of them don't. First, we'll take a look at exits that work. First is the carryout. The defenseman retrieves the puck and skates it out himself, beating the forecheck with speed and decision making. This is the highest value exit in hockey, close to a 90% success rate. Here's Adam Fox and what an elite zone exit looks like. Next is the pass out. Under forechecking pressure, the puck moves quickly to an open man, D to D, or D to a breaking forward, and gets through the neutral zone with possession. It's nearly as effective as the carryout, and this is actually where most of the value shows up for the top defenseman in the league. Last is the dump and recover. The puck goes out of the zone, but your team gets to it first. This can work, but it only works about 20% of the time. It depends entirely on your forwards winning the foot race, beating the defenseman and the other team to the puck. Mike Sullivan told us before the game, Ray, he is not a lot of body fat, 230 pounds, and he can move. I mean, that's a train once he gets rolling. Now let's take a look at exits that don't work. First, we'll look at the dump and lose. The puck goes out of the zone, the other team picks it up, and now you're defending again. This is the most common outcome of a dump out, and exactly what a well-structured forecheck is designed to force. The next zone exit type that doesn't work is icing the puck. No options are available, the puck goes the length of the ice, and you're back in your own zone for a D-zone face-off, while they have the ability to get fresh legs out there, and you're stuck with tired personnel on the ice.
Hey, they don't ask you how again, but it was a power play goal. I agree. It's not your typical power play goal, but it's a typical goal for Connor McDavid.
The last zone exit that doesn't work is the no exit or the turnover, and this is the one that you never want, a turnover in your own zone. The puck doesn't leave the zone, the other team has possession right in front of your own net, and every other outcome on this list is better than this one.
He is on fire right now. Ekholm's long reach,
So let's take a look at the numbers. First, the exit success rate. Controlled exits, carryouts, and passouts succeed close to 90% of the time. Dump outs succeed around 20% of the time. It's the same puck, the same situation, a completely different result based on one decision. And it doesn't stop there. It compounds. A controlled exit leads to a controlled zone entry. A controlled zone entry generates more than twice the shots of a dump-in. The exit isn't just determining whether you keep the puck, it's determining what your entire next offensive sequence looks like. Chatel and Brosseau put a precise number on it. A controlled exit sequence is worth 8 times more in expected goal value than a failed dump out. 8 times. On a decision that happens dozens of times every single game. Adam Fox exits his zone successfully on close to 90% of his attempts, ranking him first in the league by a pretty significant margin. Cale Makar ranks first in the zone exit game score, which is a metric that weighs not just whether you get the puck out, but how cleanly and how consistently under pressure you do so. Quinn Hughes leads all defensemen in controlled exits per 60 minutes. These aren't just good defensemen, they are specifically and measurably elite at this one skill, and the research shows exactly why that matters. Teaching defensemen to exit with possession, to make the right read under forecheck pressure, and move the puck cleanly is one of the highest value things you can develop at any level, not just because it looks good, but because the numbers say it changes the game. The data is clear. 4 times more offense, 8 times the expected goal value, 230,000 exits tracked. Controlled possession out of your zone is the foundation everything else is built on.